Nearly 50 witnesses have now taken the stand with their emotional account of what happened at Fort Hood on November 5th of last year. That's when Major Nadal Malik Hasan opened fire in a medical building, killing 12 soldiers, 1 civilian, and wounding 32 others. KXAN's Jared Wise has been following the hearing from Fort Hood.
Some of the most vivid testimony came from a nurse who testified about seeing the aftermath of the shooting.
He was trying to render aid to many victims around him, and he said he kept slipping on the blood, and the blood was mixed with the leftovers from the bullets that the major had used, and they were everywhere, and he said they were just caught in his shoes. He couldn't even stand up because he kept sliding.
Theodore Kukalus also mentioned how he had a run-in with Hasan just a week earlier over vaccinations. He said Hasan seemed confused and uncooperative about whether he'd received a smallpox or flu shot. Courtroom artist Pat Lopez also caught the emotional testimony of Kimberly Huseman, who couldn't hold back the tears after the court played her 8-minute-long 911 call during the shooting.
And it's from a different viewpoint, and it was a different 911 caller, so we heard different sounds and different people in the background.
It was one of 2 different 911 calls played in the court. In both, you could hear screaming and gunfire in the background.
Still, it was awful because it puts you on scene when it was happening.
One medical worker described how she tried to save one sergeant, giving him CPR while he died in her arms.
I find it very interesting that all the soldiers who have been shot get on the stand, and through whatever challenges they have physically, they're adamant about stating, you know, this is what I went through, this is what happened, and that's very heroic. It's very courageous.
Now the prosecution has started expanding its witnesses from those that were victims in the attack to those who helped render aid in the building. And that could expand even further tomorrow as witness testimony continues and more pieces of the puzzle continue to fall in place. Now you can follow more of our coverage online at KXAN.com. Reporting at Fort Hood, Jared Wise, KXAN, Austin News.